A court date is a court date. You willfully chose to just defy and say, thumb yourself at the court system, and that's not cool. That shows us that you completely disrespect. You don't care what we say, what we think. That's not how we do things.
Wow, did you see that? The judge isn't holding back. This is what happens when someone treats the court like it's no big deal. But let's stop for a second. You think skipping a court date for a vacation is ever okay? Share your thoughts in the comments. Now, here's...
Morning, Your Honor.
Do you have
I
a
have a similar situation to Mr. Jones. I have a client who's a new DWI arrest. She was a .084, 23 years old, no priors at all. Her cause number is 2512993. Whitney Dela Cruz. The only difference is she is actually out of the state right now on a vacation that she took with her parents to celebrate their 24th wedding anniversary.
So she would actually defy a court order and go on vacation, even knowing that she's got to come to court? Not cool, man.
Well, I think it was a family event that they had all planned and had prepaid for. She'll be back in town on Monday.
It's really arrogant. I can't. Would you do that?
Well, obviously I wouldn't do that, Judge, but
I wouldn't do that either. When is she coming back?
She'll be back on Monday, and she'll be back in Houston on Monday, and I can have her in court first thing on Tuesday, Judge.
Tuesdays too. I will grant you the courtesy of Monday, but it's not cool that you would defy a court order and still go on vacation knowing that you have to...
Where things really heat up. The judge's tone might sound casual, but the message is crystal clear. Missing court is a big mistake. Whether it's for a personal reason or not, it can lead straight to jail. What the judge says next is important. He's tying her decision.
That's a kick in the ding-ding, man.
I understand. I think it was a situation where her parents had prepaid for the entire thing for the whole family, and didn't want to have the expense of trying to send her back alone early.
Where is she?
She's in Maui, Judge.
Life is good for some, I guess, right? I'll set it for bond forfeiture for Monday. See what you can do.
Okay.
I can't believe that someone would really do that. She'll go to Maui. I don't. When on Monday did she get back? 2 days.
Oh, I will have to ask her that, Judge.
Yeah, tell her that I'm not happy with her. I'm not happy at all. It's just not cool.
I understand.
So just get back, just get a hold of me and let me know.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Here, Whitney Dela Cruz. It's off the docket. I'm appearing for Nathan Mace. It was, I guess she had a warrant. She had a family trip that was booked for 6 months. It was her parents' anniversary. I don't know. I'm just filling in, but just trying to see.
Yeah, she chose to go on the trip instead of coming to court. Basically, what happened. I get that she's
president of the gallery, Judge. She's never been in trouble before. I understand.
Is that her?
Yeah, that's her.
Can you bring her up? What is it?
The trip had been booked for 6 months.
I get it, but that doesn't justify it. A court date is a court date. You willfully chose to just defy and say, thumb yourself at the court system. And that's not cool. That shows us that you completely disrespect. You don't care what we say, what we think. That's not how we do things in criminal court, Pavel, what's the cause number? Especially in light that this is a driving while intoxicated case. This is about, it may not be a big deal to, high-priced lawyers, but to us, we treat this as a big deal. Harris County leads the nation in DWI fatalities. We have DWI after DWI, death after death. It's truly...
To a much larger issue, drunk driving deaths. Harris County has some of the worst numbers in the country. So the court can't just let things slide. This isn't just about one bad choice, it's about how those choices affect others. At this point, we get a
disgusting statistic. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one will be appointed to you, ma'am.
On June 1st, 2024, officers were notified that requesting assistance with the hospital at 7:56 in the morning. Officers advised the suspect was involved in a car accident. The driver was identified by her driver's license. Officers could smell the surrounding odor of alcohol beverage and the defendant and observed that she had glassy eyes. The defendant stated that she had 4 shots in the prior. Conducted standard sobriety tests, 6 of 6 VHGN, 2 of 8 for walking turns, 0 of 1 for leg stands. Officers showed the DIC, and the defendant consented to our arrest, and the results of which were 0.085 and 0.08.
Okay. Can you do me a favor? I guess look to see what other kind of contacts she has with the law. Does she have any priors and executive BIs?
So she's never been in trouble before. I've got a chief PGI offer today. I understand the court's concerned. She was not willful, and I know how it seems to.
But
I know what you're saying, Judge. I'm just telling you, she's scared for her life. She's never been in court before. She showed up today. She's not on docket today. She's trying to make it right.
better picture of her. She's young, works with her dad, and clearly nervous. But being scared doesn't take away the need to take responsibility. The judge is walking a careful line, showing understanding, but also making sure she knows this is serious. This is her warning.
If I know I pick up a DWI and I have a court case the following week, I'm going to go. I don't care about the trip. You know, to me, and I guess other people come from a different cut, but you know, the court system takes precedence over everything else.
I agree. I'd ask you for leniency in this case. She's not a career criminal.
In life, Mr. LaCruz.
I work at my dad's company. I do paperwork, invoicing.
It's a non-destructive testing for oil fields. Judge, she's admin there.
How old are you?
22.
Did you graduate high school? How far did you make it?
I graduated high school and I just been working for my dad for a couple of years because he had a stroke and he needed help with the company, so I came in to step in.
For future reference, this is not the way we do things. You know, and if you ever do this to me again, or us, I'm going to hold you in contempt. You know, that's how seriously we take it, and it's really just. It's a slap in the face of the entire criminal justice system to tell us that you'd rather go on a trip than to come to court when you're supposed to come to court.
My dad is literally I have to stay here.
Then your father should be ashamed of himself. And when you go home, I want you to tell him that he should be ashamed of himself. He should be ashamed of himself, and that it's not the way we do things. I will reluctantly keep your PR bond in place, or I'll reinstate your bond. I'm going to tell you now, this is the only get out of jail free card.
Warning her one chance. The judge made it very clear, miss court again, and that's it. But here's something to think about. Should first-time offenders get a break like this, or should the system be tougher from the start? Let us know what you think.
You will never get one again. If you ever miss court when you're supposed to be here, you pick up a new case. If you consume alcohol or drugs, I'm going to put you in jail. You'll never get another PR bond. You understand that? So I am going to find probable cause. I am ordering you, as a condition of your bond, not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs. I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're consuming alcohol or dope, you will go to jail. Tell me, do you have a Texas driver license? Do you have liability insurance in your name?
She has insurance. It's under her father's name. She's on the policy.
I want to make sure that you're named as a covered person. If you are, then you may continue to drive. Until that point, I just want to know that you're actually a named under that policy. You have a lawyer. You must stay in contact with the lawyer, which I hope that there won't be a problem.
There's
But
not an issue, Judge. This will never happen again.
get it. If they come back to me and tell me that you've gone MIA, I will issue a warrant for your arrest. You must stay in contact with them, and they will tell you when you have to come back to court. For now, I'll have you go to Victoria. We'll have you sign a reset. After that, you'll get me traced for your bond conditions, and then
It's set 6-7.
we're gonna
Yeah.
we'll reinstate the bond now, and then we'll just let you pick a new date.
Thank you, Judge. Maybe the excuse.
Thank you.
Yeah.